As a solo creator and traveler, if I had to choose only one single lens for all of my works, that would be probably this one, the Sigma 24-70 f2.8 Mark II. I mean, just think about it. You are getting 24mm, 35mm, 50mm, 70mm and everything in between, all in one single package. And that too with f2.8 constant aperture throughout the focal range. I mean, that's right there is the perfect focal range for all the photographers, content creators, cinematographers, travelers, pretty much everyone. But a lens is much more than just the numbers or specs on paper. So I have tested and shoot pretty much every kind of thing. I mean, my client works, product photography, my content for Instagram, YouTube, and everything I do. Also, I have shot a really beautiful set of portraits with this lens. Overall, I really loved it. I have found a lot of things which I love about this lens, but there are few things which I think could be better. So in this video, I'm going to share my thoughts of using this lens, and in the last, I'll share my thoughts if you should buy this or if you should wait or look around. So let's get started. Before talking about the image quality, let's take a closer look at the lens itself. The first thing you will notice is how premium everything feels. The zoom ring feels incredibly smooth and precise. Moving to the side of the lens, you get an autofocus to manual focus switch. You also get two customizable function buttons on the lens. At the front, you have the focus ring. It's nicely damped, extremely smooth. Then there's the aperture ring. What's even better is the Sigma gives you the option to make the aperture ring clickable. So you get tactile feedback while changing aperture values, or you can make it smooth. And if you don't want accidental aperture changes, there's also an aperture lock switch. The same applies to the zoom lock mechanism. When you are not using the lens, you can lock the zoom ring, but what I really like is as soon as you start rotating the zoom ring, it automatically unlocks itself. So you don't have to manually flip the switch every single time you start shooting. Overall, from the build quality to controls to ergonomics, this lens feels incredibly refined. Now let's talk about photography. Recently, I did a portrait shoot with this lens only, and the results were fantastic. The images came out incredibly sharp. The level of details this lens captures is exactly what you would expect from a Sigma art lens. Autofocus performance was also excellent. The lens locked onto subjects quickly and accurately. And even during continuous shooting, I had no issue keeping my subjects in focus. The color looks rich, natural, straight out of the camera, giving images a premium look even before editing. Combined with the f2.8 aperture, you get beautiful subject separation and pleasing background blur. Now let's talk about video, where I spend most of my time. And the first thing I want to mention is the weight. I think Sigma has finally found a really sweet spot here. The lens isn't extremely light, but it's not also overly heavy. For me, that's actually a good thing. I almost shoot everything handheld, and having a little bit weight helps you to stabilize your movement naturally. The lens feels balanced on the camera, remains comfortable enough to use throughout an entire day of shooting. When it comes to image quality, I absolutely love the footage coming out of this lens. The sharpness is excellent. The colors looks beautiful and the contrast is fantastic. Overall, the footage has that polished professional look that you expect from a premium lens. Well, there's a lot of things I love about this lens, but there's one thing I wish Sigma could have done better. The minimum focusing distance. I mean, there are multiple times while shooting products I wanted to go even close, but the minimum focusing distance on this lens is not that great. But that being said, you have to understand it's not something everyone needs, and that's a very minor complaint. The overall versatility of this lens more than makes up for it. Now, the final question comes down to who should buy this. Honestly, anyone with a camera should have a 24-70 in their kit. But if we talk particularly about the Sigma 24-70 2.8 Mark II, it's a really good lens. Also, it's not that heavy anymore and the size is really good. Also, it's quite portable to use it all the time. It's not that heavy to use throughout the whole day while I'm traveling. I really loved it. Yes, there are a few trade-offs when you compare it side by side with a Sony G Master, but you are also paying less. I mean, you are trading off for something. So yeah, also if you guys are interested to see side-by-side comparison with the Sigma 24-70 f2.8 Mark II and the Sony 24-70 2.8 G Master, do let me know in the comment section down below. I will make a video about that to clear your confusion. But overall, I really loved it. The Sigma 24-70 really is a versatile lens, and the autofocus, the colors, the sharpness, everything is just perfect. So yeah, if you are thinking about buying this, just go for it blindly. Can't recommend it enough. Also, if you guys have any question, do drop them in the comments. See you guys in the next one. Till then, ta-da.